Hello friends. I am Sherry, Investor Awareness Champion from betterkarts. Today I will talk on a super exciting topic, how to grow wealth wisely to achieve financial freedom. Before we start, here is a brief background on betterkarts. Betterkarts was founded by Ashutosh Agrawal, a chartered accountant from ICAI, and a passionate advocate for financial literacy in India. Ashutosh has 24 years of experience in risk advisory and business management with PwC, KPMG, ArcelorMittal Group and more. Ashutosh strongly believes that financial literacy is the key to making India rich, and through betterkarts, aims to drive investor education and financial empowerment across the country. At betterkarts, our promise is better products, better services, better outcomes for your wealth creation journey through mutual funds, PMS, AIF, and other financial products curated for risk, return, and consistency. Our mission is to make wealth creation simple, accessible, and meaningful for every Indian. Financial freedom isn't just for the rich, it can be for everyone, if we follow the right path. Let's start with a reality check. As per a report by Knight Frank in 2023, if your net worth is 1.44 crore rupees, you are already in the top 1% of Indians. That means 99% of people have less. India is home to largest number of poor people in the world. India is world's fastest growing large economy. India has already surpassed Japan to become world's fourth largest economy in 2025 with GDP reaching $4.19 trillion. India is growing fast, but poverty is still widespread. Our government's goal is bold. By 2047, we want to be a $30 trillion economy. This period is being called Amritkal, and it could be a once-in-a-lifetime chance for hyper-growth. The opportunity is huge and if used in the right way, has potential to financially empower a huge percentage of Indian population. The question is, will we be prepared to ride this wave? In my view, the key difference between those who stay poor and those who get rich is financial knowledge and specifically, understanding the power of compounding. Understanding compounding is key to make massive wealth in long term. Albert Einstein called it the eighth wonder of the world. Two things make compounding powerful. Time: the earlier you start, the more your money grows. Rate of return: even a small increase makes a huge difference. Look at Warren Buffett. It took him 50 years to make his first billion, but 30 years later he's worth over $120 billion. The formula is simple: start early, stay invested, and let time work for you. Table below shows how compounding works over time period at different rate of growth. Data here shows that 1 lakh rupees invested at 7% will grow to rupees 3,86,000 in 20 years. However, if the same amount grows at 12%, the amount becomes rupees 9,64,000. Obviously, the impact is huge. In India, bank FDs grow about 3.5 times in 20 years. Historically, Indian equities have given 12 to 16% CAGR over long periods. That's about 10 times in the same time. Of course, equities carry risk, but risk can be managed through diversification and discipline. Understanding your risk appetite and right asset allocation are important. Historical data suggests that if one remains invested in equities for long duration, say for example minimum 7 years, the risk reduces substantially. History shows us. During 1980 to 2000, USA GDP grew 6.6% annually and stock markets grew 14.9%, which was roughly 2 times. For China during 1991 to 2007 GDP grew 11.35%, markets grew 30% CAGR. For Japan during 1950 to 1990 GDP grew 9.28%, markets grew 1.8x of GDP. India's GDP growth has averaged close to 6% since 1951, and Sensex has grown 16% CAGR for 44 years. So, Indian equity markets have also grown roughly 2x of GDP growth. If the next 20 years see similar patterns of GDP growth, the opportunity for wealth creation is massive. How to invest wisely? Here's my simple 5-step framework. Although it may change based on risk profile, financial needs and prevailing market conditions, start with a plan, define your goals. Choose the right investment vehicle. SIP in equity mutual funds works for most. Focus on discipline, not timing. Invest regularly, regardless of market mood. Diversify across equity, debt, gold, global opportunities, and other asset classes. Increase SIP annually. Even 10-15% makes a huge impact over time. Here are some examples on how one can become a Crorepati in 10 years through investment in diversified mutual funds, assuming average 12% return. 44,000 rupees per month SIP will turn to 1 crore rupees in 10 years. Or 30,000 rupees per month with 10% annual SIP increase. Or 24,500 rupees per month with 15% annual SIP increase, perfect for young professionals. Friends, investment diversification is a key risk management strategy. No single asset is safe forever. Multi-asset diversification helps protect your wealth from market shocks. Equity for growth, debt for stability, gold for inflation hedge, global funds for currency diversification, and high-quality real estate for stability and growth. The next 20 years could be the most rewarding period for Indian investors. Financial freedom is not about luck, it's about planning, discipline, and smart choices. At Betterkarts, our mission is to make financial empowerment possible for every Indian. Let's not just work hard for money, let's make money work hard for us. Start investing today and let Betterkarts be partner in your wealth creation journey. For further assistance on wealth creation, feel free to contact us. Disclaimer: mutual fund investments are subject to market risks. Read all scheme-related documents carefully before investing. Information provided here is for education purpose only and not an investment advice. Always do your own research and consult a registered financial advisor. Thank you.